Okay, what? Hey friends, I'm Ashley and welcome to Ash's Cozy Corner. Today, we were blessed with an amazing Nintendo Direct, just absolutely blowing my mind. Even with it being over 6 years old, the Nintendo Switch just keeps getting better. Seriously, Nintendo makes me spend more money than any other company. How the heck do they keep doing this? And it seems like we just keep getting more and more cozy games every single Nintendo Direct. At this point, I really can't play them all, but boy, am I gonna try. I did want to talk about my favorite cozy games that I've seen in the Nintendo Direct today, and I definitely have more that I'm excited for, but I wanted to keep this list more on track for cozy games specifically for this video. As you're listening, I'd love to know what your favorites were, so let me know in the comments. Almost as soon as the Nintendo Direct started, the words "A Cozy Life Around the Corner" popped up, and oh my gosh, I went into caveman SpongeBob mode. Palia was announced, and it will be releasing on the Switch sometime this holiday season. If you're like me and have never heard of Palia until now, buckle your seatbelts because it's actually really cool. Palia is an MMO community simulation game set in a high fantasy world with elements of open world adventures inspired by Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. The lore in Palia is that humans were a legendary race that completely disappeared thousands of years ago and nobody knows why. However, humans just started appearing again and you are one of them. You'll be starting a new home with all of your friends and you'll actually start out with 8 different skills to level up. These skills are pretty typical to MMOs, those being foraging, mining, insect catching, gardening, hunting, furniture making, cooking, and fishing. I love how they describe that each skill is equally important, like you might want to cook a certain meal but can't without fishing for a specific fish or growing a specific plant with gardening. One super interesting addition to this MMO that hasn't ever been in any other MMO that I've played personally is that you can romance the NPCs. Interesting. If you're worried about the price of subscription, don't worry because Palia is free to play for everyone on both the Switch and PC. The only thing that Palia will be monetizing at the current moment is cosmetic things, which I think is really awesome of them to make the game accessible for everyone. Also, if you want to play with friends, Palia is going to be cross-platform so you can play with friends even if they play on a different console than you. I cannot wait to keep learning more about this game as a cozy MMO just sounds right up my alley. Between this and Loftia, I'm so excited for MMOs becoming available for us cozy gamers. Next up is a game I don't think anyone seen coming. Detective Pikachu returns. Search for clues in Rhyme City where Pokemon and humans coexist in harmony. With the help of many other Pokemon, Tim and his talkative Pikachu partner work together to solve a series of mysterious incidents in this cinematic adventure game. I actually never knew that the first game existed, but after seeing a comment that said the first game really felt like a somewhat realistic relationship we'd have with Pokemon if they actually existed, I am all in for this one. During the Direct, the first glimpse of this game we get is so beautiful. Pokemon doing life with their trainers, a beautiful city atmosphere, and a Pikachu that's addicted to coffee. I'm not typically into mystery solving games, but since this is Pokemon, I know it won't be dramatic and we'll just have some cozy places to explore, and most mysteries will probably end up being hilarious. Detective Pikachu will be returning to the Nintendo Switch on October 6th, so only a few months to wait. Well, I actually think that this Nintendo Switch was full of games we didn't see coming because Super Mario RPG is being remade for the Nintendo Switch. Mario, Bowser, and Peach partner up to repair the wish-granting Star Road in this role-playing adventure. It has updated graphics and cinematics that add even more charm to the unexpected alliance, like with Bowser. This one does have combat, so not everyone's cozy cup of tea, but I always mention games on cozy lists as long as the combat is turn-based, as it's normally way less stressful and more strategic. This game honestly looks so beautiful and has a wonderful cartoony look that I absolutely love. Just look at Peach and Mallow. I mean, absolutely adorable. I didn't have a chance to play the original, but the remake looks looks great, so I'll definitely be picking this one up when it releases on November 17th. Speaking of Princess Peach, she is getting her own game for the Nintendo Switch. No title has been announced yet, but we'll call it Untitled Peach Game. I think the trailer literally lasted 20 or 30 seconds, so we don't know much, but I already know I'm getting it and it does look cozy, at least so far. Peach starts out on a stage and seems to be helping the surrounding environments and NPCs using magic. The visuals for her magic is stunning, and the way the environments move and change is flawless. I'm so stoked to learn more about this one. This next game I'm mentioning is the last Mario game on this list, I promise, but this one is so much fun to play with friends, so I had to mention it. Super Mario Bros. Wonder was announced, and it is Nintendo's newest 2D Mario adventure. I think we all know how these Mario games play, so I won't describe it, but there are some new things coming to this one. Things like the Wonder Flower, which makes the map do some crazy unexpected things. Flowers actually talk in this one. Daisy is now playable, which I know so many people are excited for, and Mario turns into an elephant. I don't know about that last thing, but this one is definitely a good game to have on your list if you have friends over or if you have kids. Next up is Pikmin 4, and with it releasing next month, I definitely expected Nintendo to show off a bunch about this game. Of course, Nintendo did not disappoint, and we've seen around 5 minutes of Pikmin 4. If you don't know what Pikmin is, it's an adventure strategy game where you control little plant-like creatures to help you explore the planet and rescue your crew and treasure. The environments are super interesting in Pikmin 4, as we've seen locations that look to be a park, a playground, a garden, and even in a kitchen. Honestly, I think I would play this game just to explore around the environments we've seen so far. We also got a look at the new glow Pikmin that thrive in the dark, because if you didn't know, each Pikmin color has a special ability that you can use. Thankfully, Nintendo also announced Pikmin 1 and 2 are now available on the Switch, so now all 4 Pikmin games are available to play on the Switch, of course, after Pikmin 4 is released next month. Pikmin 1 and 2 will also have a physical version coming on September 22nd. If you're on the fence about it, Pikmin 4 has a demo coming to the Switch on June 28th, so you'll have a chance to test it out before buying. Fae Farm is one that I have mentioned in a few videos, but it was mentioned again in this Nintendo Direct with a few new things you may not have seen before, and a pre-order bonus was announced. Escape to the world of Fae Farm and create your own cozy home in the enchanted world of Azoria. As you nurture and grow your homestead, you'll get to meet charming characters, foster deep relationships, and discover ways to infuse magic into everything you do. Customize your character, master the arts of crafting, cooking, potion making, and discover so much more. You can play single player in this game, but the main focus is multiplayer, being able to play with up to 3 friends at a time. I know most farming sims are cozy, but this game really takes the cake for me, and being focused on playing with friends makes it that much more cozy in my opinion. During the Nintendo Direct, they announced a pre-order bonus called Cozy Cabin Variety Pack that includes a casual cozy farmer outfit that is so cute, by the way, a garden birdhouse, an animal portrait, a log bench, farmhouse flooring, farmhouse wallpaper, and a farmhouse rug. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe announced a new track for the next wave called Squeaky Clean Sprint, and it's probably the cutest Mario Kart track I've ever seen. You'll literally be driving through a bathroom completely decorated with Mario World things and jumping through the water in a bathtub right under a ducky wearing a Mario hat. Don't tell me that isn't cozy. Wave 5 will be released sometime this summer along with 3 new characters, Petey Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek. My last cozy favorite from this Nintendo Direct was the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. The Teal mask was part 1, with Indigo disc being part 2. Personally, I preferred the Teal mask as it has an amazing village that was shown off with new outfits and hairstyles, which a lot of people were wanting for Scarlet and Violet. The masks shown off in the village are also interesting and cute, and the amount of Johto Pokemon really piqued my interest, as Johto is one of my favorite Pokemon regions. That's all for my favorite cozy games shown off in this Nintendo Direct, but I did want to mention that Mario and Rabbids has a demo out now, and I highly recommend trying it out. It's definitely a game that requires a high amount of thinking strategically, and it can be a little frustrating, but it's a really great game. Also, it's actually really shocking to me that almost every game on this list releases this year. Friends, we are really going to have to use our time management skills to play all of these amazing cozy games. I would love to know your favorites from this Nintendo Direct, so let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a cozy day and God bless.